Watch the complete playlist on the app Pions. Download the app now.
So let's start with our lines and angles. This is our question number 1. Question number 1 says find the complement of the angle 60 degree. Now before we go to what is complement of 60 degree, let me explain you what is complement. So complement is basically complementary angles. What are complementary angles? The angle whose sum is, if there are two angles, the sum of both the angles is 90 degree, then we call it as complementary angle. So let me write here complementary angle. Complementary angles. So if there are two angles, angle 1 plus angle 2, it should be equal to 90 degree. The sum of two angles, if it is 90 degree, we call such angles are complementary angles. So we have to find the complement of 60 degree. So what should be added to 60 degree to give 90? So let's say that angle is x. So x plus 60, that must be equal to 90 degree. Now, if I take the 60 on the other side, this x will be equal to 90 minus 60. Why minus 60? Because, okay, there it was plus. So when it goes to the right hand side, it becomes negative. So this will be 90 minus 60, which is 30 degrees. So x equal to 30 degree. That is 30 degree is the complementary of the 60 degree. Let's move to next question. Question number 2. Again, the question says, find the complement of the angle 25 degree. So again, let me repeat the core concept. The sum of two angles, when it is 90 degree, we call such angles as complementary angles. So if I add any angle x plus 25, the sum should be equal to 90 degree. Then only x and 25 degree both will be termed as complementary angles. So x will be equals to 90 minus 25. So if you subtract 10 minus 5 is 2 and 8 minus 2 is 65 degree. So 65 degree when added with 25 should give us 90 degree. Hence 65 degree is the complement of angle 25 degree. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. It says find the complement of 72 degree. So again repeating, the sum of two angles must be 90 degree to be complement. So x plus 72 must be equal to 90 degree. So here again x will be equals to 72, 90 minus 72. Be very careful, don't do 72 by minus 90. It's 90 minus 72. So because 72 is taken on the right hand side. So when you subtract both, it will give you 10 minus 2, 8 and 8 minus 7, 1, 18 degree. Okay, just to confirm, you can add this answer with the 72 and check if it is giving you 90, then your answer is correct. So 18 degree is the complement of 72 degree. Let's move to question number 4. It says find the angle which is its own complement, which means when you add this angle with itself, it gives you 90 degree. Let me repeat again. The question says find the angle which is its own complement. So you have an angle and when you add it with itself, it gives the result as 90 degree. So let's say that angle is x. So if you add x plus x, okay, why x plus x? Because x and its complement it is itself. So x must be the degree, the angle, and its complement should also be x. So when you add both of them, it is giving you 90 degree. So x plus x is 2x and 2x is equals to 90 degree. So x will be equals to 90 over 2, and 90 over 2 is nothing but x is equals to 45 degree. So 45 degree when added with itself gives us 90 degree. Hence 45 degree is its own complement. Let's move to question number 5. It says find the supplement of the angle 125 degree. So let's see what is supplement first. So when you add any two angles, angle 1 plus angle 2, the sum should be equal to 180 degree. If you're adding two angles and the sum is giving you 180 degrees, then angle 1 and angle 2 are known as supplementary angles. Or you can say angle 2 is the supplement of angle 1 and angle 1 is the supplement of angle 2. Clear? So we are given here with the first angle as 125 degree. We have to find the second angle. So first of all, what we will do, we will assume that the second angle when added with 125 degree, it should be 180 degree. It should satisfy because they are supplementary angles. So here, if I take 125 on the right hand side, it will be 180 degree minus 125 degree. So 10 minus 5 is 5, and this will be 7 minus 2, which is 55 degree. So x equals to 55 degree. This is your supplementary of 125 degree. We can confirm it by adding this 55 degree to 125 degree. That will give us 180 degree. Hence, 55 degree is supplement of 125. Let's move to question number 6. It says find the supplement of the angle 38 degree. So an angle when added with 38, it should give us 180 degree. Be very careful, it's a supplement, not complement. So supplement will be 180 degree. Angle x plus 38 degree should be equal to 180. So when I take 38 on the right hand side, it will become negative x minus 38 degree. That should give us how much? 10 minus 8 is 2, and 7 minus 3 4. It's 142 degree. So 142 is supplement of 38, or you can say 38 is supplement of 142. When we add both, it should give us 180 degree. Let's move to 7th one. Find the angle which is double of its supplement. We have to find an angle which is double of its supplement. So let's say that angle is x and it is double of its supplement. Okay. So if it is double of its own supplement, which means that angle should be half of x. Let me repeat again. If x is an angle, half of x will be x by 2. Or you can say if I multiply x by 2 with 2, I will get x. So x is double of x by 2. Let me repeat again. X is a double of x by 2, which means when you add x and x by 2, the question is saying it is supplement. It should be supplement. So x plus x by 2 is equals to 180 degree. Let me repeat this equation again. Find the angle which is double of its supplement. So let's say there is an angle which is x. It is double of its own supplement. Let's say its supplement will be x by 2. So double will be 2 cancels, and you can see that x is equal to x. Hence, it is satisfying the equation. So let's simplify this. X plus x by 2 algebraic expression. Let's cross multiply. It will be 2x plus x upon 2. In case if you don't know, I assumed here as 1. 2 into x, 2x, 1 into x, x, and 1 into 2, 2. Cross multiplication method, 180 degree. Now 2x plus x, which is 3x, or in a simple sense, 2 apples plus 1 apple, 3 apples, whole divided by 2, which is equal to 180 degree. Now 2 here is in denominator, so when it goes on the right hand side, it will become 180 into 2, numerator it will go, and 3 is in numerator, so it will go in denominator. Now 3 6 are 18, so 360 is, and 60 into 2, that is x is equals to 120 degree. Let's see the concept of what the question is saying. So find the angle which is double of its supplement. So if we find the supplement of 120 degree, let me remind you, supplement of 120 will be 180 minus 120, and that is 60. And we know that 120 is double of its own supplement, which is 60 degree. Hence, it satisfies our condition, and the answer here is 120 degree. 120 degree is the angle which is double of its own supplement. Let's move to question number 8. Question number 8 says, in the given figure, AB is a straight line and angle BOC is 65 degrees. So let me draw here. This is our, one second. This is our 65 degree over here. BOC. This is our angle BOC, 65 degree. Find the measure of angle AOC. We have to find this angle. Now listen very carefully. If you have a straight line and you are drawing any angle on it, this way, okay, or let's say not this way, if we draw it this way, okay, always remember, any angle drawn on a straight line, the sum of all the angles, angle 1 plus angle 2, should be 180 degree. Sir, what if we don't have a single line like this and we have more angles, 1, 2, and angle 3? No matter how many angles you have, the sum of all the angles should be 180 degree on a straight line. This should be straight line. Now, if it is a straight line, then this is true, and this property is called linear pair. So 65 degree, and this is angle AOC. So let me write here angle BOC plus angle AOC. The sum must be equal to 180 degree. And what is the property? The property here is linear pair. Linear pair. Now, what is angle BOC? 65 degree. So let me write here 65 degree plus angle AOC, that is equals to 180 degree. And if I take here 65 degree on the right hand side, AOC will be 180 minus 65. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 7 minus 6 is 1, and 115 degree. So our correct answer for this question is 115 degree angle AOC. So if you add 115 with 65 degree, you get 180. This is our answer to this question. Okay, so let's move to ninth one. Question 9 says, in the given figure, what value of x will make AOB a straight line? If AOB is a straight line, we should remember that the sum of angle BOC and AOC must be 180 degree. Let me repeat again the property. The property is, okay, on a straight line, the sum of all the angles should be 180 degree. So here the sum of angle BOC plus angle AOC, this must be equals to how much? 180 degree. If, okay, it's a straight line. So we have to find the value of x for which this is a straight line. So what is angle BOC? BOC is nothing but 2x minus 25. And what is angle AOC? 3x plus 5. And that is equals to 180 degree. Let's simplify this equation and get the value of x. 2x added with 3x. 2 apple plus 3 apples. 5 apples. So 5x minus 25 plus 5 minus 20. Be very careful. It's a negative because the 25 is large. So this will be equal to 180 degree. And if I take this 20 on the right hand side, 5x will be equals to 180 plus 20. Now 180 plus 20 is 200. So 200, that is 5x. So x will be equals to 200 divided by 5. Now 200 divided by 5 is 40. So x will be equals to 40. But sometimes they ask you find the angle AOC and BOC also. So here let's find, though it is not asked, but I am still solving. Let's find the angle AOC and BOC. So angle AOC, that will be equals to 3x, which is 3 into 40 plus 5. That is equals to 120 plus 5. That is equals to 125. Angle BOC, that is equals to 2x minus 5. So x is how much? 40 and minus 25. So this is equals to 80 minus 25. 10 minus 5 is 5 and 7 minus 2 is 55. So both are the angles, angle AOC and BOC. Question 10 says, two lines AB and CD intersect at point O and angle AOC is 40 degree. So angle AOC is 40 degree here. Find the measure of each of the other angles. So since AB and CD are straight lines, angle AOC plus angle BOC will make 180 degree. So this angle plus this angle must be 180 because that is a linear pair. So angle AOC, let's put the value, that is 40 degree plus angle BOC, that will be equals to 180 degree. And angle BOC will be equals to 180 minus 40, and that's 140 degree. Angle BOC is 140 degree. Now since angle BOC is 140 degree, let's write here 140 degree. Angle AOC, and that is equal to angle BOD, that is nothing but 40 degree because they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Let's find other one, angle BOC, that is equals to angle AOD, and that is equals to 140. And that is also because of vertically opposite angles. Done. Let's move to question number 11. Question 11 says, in the given figure, rays OA, OB, OC and OD are such that angle AOB 56 degree, angle BOC 100 degree, angle COD X degree, angle DOA 74 degree. We have to find the value of X. Now be very careful here. None of them is a straight line. If you look at O, none of them is straight line, because if you look at this OC, OC will go like this. It should supposed to go like this. That will be a straight line. So none of them is a straight line. But one thing is clear, that since this is the center O, at center O, if there is an angle which is formed, this complete sum of this complete angle must be 360 degree. Let me repeat. If this O is the common point, then around this O, the sum of all the angles must be equal to 360 degree. So angle BOC plus angle COD plus angle DOA plus angle AOB, that must be equals to 360 degree. Great. Now what is angle BOC? 100 degree. What is angle COD? Unknown angle X degree. Angle DOA 74 degree and angle AOB 56 degree. The sum of all these must be equal to 360 degree. So let's first simplify on the left hand side. So X, let's keep it other side and let's add 100 plus 74. Let me first write 100 plus 74 plus 56. Let's add up. So 4 and 6, 10, 1 here, 7 and 5, 12, 13, 130 degree, that is equal to 360 degree. Now 100 plus 130, that will be our 230 degree, that is equal to 360 degree. Now let's take this 230 on the right hand side. It will be 360 minus 230. So 0, 6 minus 3 is 3 and 3 minus 2 is 1. So X is equals to 130 degree. That's our value of X in this problem.
Watch the complete playlist on the app Pions. Download the app now.